It's time to play some more Onirim. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's look at what we've got. We're starting with 2 red doors, hopefully meaning I'll be able to fill both of those because red's the most common colour. And I've started with 3 reds already, so let's go and get some of those on the table to begin with. Here's our first nightmare card. I reckon we'll get rid of it. Actually, there's 2 options. I can get rid of it with a key or discard 5 cards. I think it's probably wiser to start discarding some cards from the top of the deck in order to get a bigger pile there in case I need to do any spells. So we're losing 4 cards and the nightmare's going to get shuffled in. But the end result is I've now got 5 cards in the discard pile and I've got 1 red door ready for the taking. So let's see what we're getting. Okay, so we have a nice key. Let's move on from there. And we'll spend this key to earn a red door. Now we're looking for some more red cards in order to earn the second door. But I don't think it's worth using the brown key on this task. And so if I don't draw a red card at all now, well, now we have to take a risk. We want to keep brown cards because brown is third, and brown is the rarest. So I'm going to discard green cards. Okay, that more or less settles it. 2 red cards out of 3. I think I really have to keep going with the reds. So we'll discard a couple more cards. Lots of greens, and there we go. So we'll start with sun. Oh, that was lucky. I've picked up another sun, saving myself the use of this key. And 2 red doors earned. So now we can start working towards brown. First of 2 for brown. So finish the hand. Okay, interesting. I think wise thing to do would be to get rid of this key and to have a look at the next 5 cards, just in case there's a more efficient way to use my keys. Well, we're getting rid of 1 nightmare, and it's difficult because I've got quite a lot of brown on the board and a lot of keys, but I don't want to use these brown keys to earn the door as part of a triplet. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Well, we'll put the 2 nightmares at the bottom and the brown on the top. And grab that. I think I'll use a key to get rid of one of the next nightmares. More browns. Golly. What I can do is I can put this on top, allowing me to shift phase into moon, so that I can start with a sun and only use 1 brown key. So I'll grab that on top. I need to get rid of 1 nightmare, don't I? And the other nightmare I can get rid of with another key, if I haven't earned it by the time it gets there. So we grab that, place this. Yeah, I'm going to have to use a key to go here. And shall I no, I'll discard from the pile, I think. So those 4 are discarded, this gets shuffled in. I think that's a reasonably efficient way of getting rid of that nightmare card. And now I can play tons of spells, hopefully allowing me to get the doors in the order that I want them after I get rid of this brown door. Well, that's a shame. I'm not going to discard more cards, I'm going to discard brown. Okay, we'll shuffle this in, and then we're going to play the brown sun and earn a door. I didn't shuffle that much because I'm about to have to shuffle it again. Well, there we go. Now greens. We do have 1 green and 2 reds, which can be discarded, so it might just be worthwhile sticking with green for now. 2 browns, that's nice. Might have to use a spell if the 3rd brown comes up. So let's start getting rid of some reds. Okay, so the 3rd brown's come up, so I think I'll start by using a anti-prophecy. So this one just lets me see if I can conjure up a green card. I can, and the correct kind. So I'm going to discard... we'll discard blue for that, and get the green door. Okay, and next I can slip into this brown door that I've got 3 cards for by playing a spell. Well, that's so annoying. It's so annoying. I want to keep the brown cards, so I'm going to have to discard 5 cards. Okay, so it's only 3 cards. It's not as big a hit, but the pile's already small. Unless I can earn the next 4 doors relatively effectively, I am going to lose. So it's all about trying to earn a couple of doors with keys, have enough cards here for spells. Got 2 blues, that's a nice touch. So as with last time, we don't use the spell to make brown the next door until we have earned the door. Otherwise nightmares can come up and it can change what's going on. You don't want to risk it. So now we play 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Discarded from the game. And now switch these 2 cards. So brown is next and we've earned it. Okay, so there's that one. Next are some blues. And I have a key. So we can see what comes up. It's a nightmare. Ah, what a pity. Well, I'm using the key. That's the only good way to get rid of that. Okay, so not a bad result. There's not many cards left, so I really want to find a blue door with this key. So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll play an anti-prophecy in the hopes that a blue door will come up. It does, so it goes on top, and I know that those are on, so that way is probably the easiest way. It won't make a difference, I'll have to shuffle anyway. So we will get the second blue door started because this is about to come up. Okay. Okay, plenty of keys. So what's positive is I have lots of blue cards and I have a green key. And plenty of cards in the discard pile. So 2 doors left, 2 out of 3 cards, because these 2 don't count. I can only use 1, and I'm about to. So now you can see I can't use this card. In fact, I can't use either of those. So, but I have the green key, so if the green door comes up, I can switch the cards and use the key. And I have this key in case nightmares come up. So for now, I'm not going to use the key, I think. Well, looks like I should have, but anyway, that's the situation. So the card I need is not coming up. So I think it makes logical sense to play an anti-prophecy. Have I shuffled? Well, it doesn't matter. I need a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. Ha ha. What a terrible joke. Okay, so I don't need any of this. That's dreadful luck. So green on top, because that's the only thing that could possibly be useful. And keep discarding, I suppose. These aren't useful, are they? Okay, so now we can play the swap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Green door has come up, and we have earned it with a key. So 1 door left only, and we have a nightmare. Now I'm going to redraw because I don't see. So I should only have 1. I'm going to redraw because I don't see any alternative really. 4, 5. Okay, so I can win this game now. I've got all the I've got 5 cards in my hand, so it's legitimate to keep playing on. There's only 4 cards in the pile, but I have a correct card to earn the last door. Okay, so there you go. 8 cards in a row, all in the correct order, with plenty of switching around and plenty of anti-prophecies. So this was a really good game of the Book of Steps Lost and Found, first expansion to Onirim, for you to see how it feels like and what you need to do when you win. It is hard. It makes it a lot harder than just the base game. You need a bit of luck. You need to learn when the spells work and when the spells don't work, which colours to prioritise, effective use of keys. I think the keys are used a lot less for prophecies in this game. I tend to hold on to them a fair amount of the time in the hopes that I can earn a door when it comes up, because that wasn't so much of a problem in the base game. Because you weren't forced to use this order. With the expansion, I feel like the function of keys, although it's the same, the priority has changed from being a card that you use to get the right cards in the right order into a card that you use to get the doors efficiently, because you are going to run out of cards. So thank you for watching this run through. Leave comments about the videos and subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you next time.